I'll second.
B second. Discussion? All in favor of the unanimous? Approved contract Title 1 Improvement Specialist, Linda Stringer. The second, that recommendation.
I recommend that the board approve the contract for consultant services between the Washington County Board of Education and Linda Stringer for school improvement consultant services. This contract will be funded from No Child Left Behind Title I Part A.
You heard the recommendation is there. Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Peach makes the motion. That second? Mr. D second. Discussion?
What is the budgeted amount? So not to exceed the budgeted amount.
I think it's 35,000, I think, is what we had in the budget. And which she does it on an as-needed basis, it's, you know, done by the days, whatever the schools need her to come in.
And she served Washington County.
Yeah, all schools.
She's been in all the schools, she worked with the continuous improvement plan in each school. They also had a program last week, Operation Graduation, that was excellent. It provided some information to teachers, parents, to help with get our graduation rate up where it should be.
You know, when this lady was first hired, I voted against her. But I told her why I did it. There was no secret. But she has done a good job, and I told her that also. When I told her, so you know, I don't believe in having things undercover. I told her, and she's done a good job, and I'm kind of glad you all voted her in.
She's really gone above and beyond. She's now developing CRTs for our upper math, and she's gonna work with us on our pacing guides, our upper grades in math. So she not only does school improvement, she does different things, and she's so knowledgeable. She has done a tremendous job. I can't say enough good about it.
She's done a good job.
Can you give us some specifics about things she's done as well?
She has gone and individually worked with each CIP team for each school. She's downloaded their data, helped them disaggregate it, helped them develop their plan. We've already had one checkpoint of all the CIPs, and we did that during the day. We scheduled each school in, I think it was 45 minutes or an hour at a time. But she has actually taken school improvement, and even though she doesn't live in Washington County, she doesn't have any students here, she has an ownership of this county. She really cares about what's happening here. And she puts in many hours that she's not reimbursed for.
And what was the budget amount?
35,000.
I know in our case, she talked about, she spent some time on the weekends even calling some college deans to get some information that we needed, you know, that's it.
She tried to make sure that those lesson plans have some substance. You know, a lot of times we just throw out stuff that means nothing. She tried to make sure that they have some substance. And she helped us at Macintosh, to set specific objectives and set goals that are reachable. And we just not saying, well, we going to, all the children are going to make 36 on the ACT. And we know in reason that's not reachable. But she is making sure that the goals we set are those that are reachable. And I'll check behind her so I know she's doing that.
What's the mileage, Dr. Thomas?
Oh, I don't know.
That's been a concern of yours in the past. Is it consistent with what we pay everybody else?
I don't think we paid her about the mile. We don't have a mileage for her, do we?
We did last year. We had an amount in there which was a state rate, but
The only mileage that she charged was at last year, because Leroy was in school improvement, that was her base. She did not count travel from Mobile to Leroy, but if she had to travel within the county, that kind of thing, then she charged very little mileage last year.
But it just says
and
plus miles.
This year, I think that her base is probably at McIntosh, and then she will have a little bit of travel in the county, but I think it will probably be at county rate, so.
But she's probably, I don't look for her to turn in very much again this year.
So long as the mileage does not go over what the mileage the board offers.
That's
Yeah.
what Ron and I had discussed.
It'll be all right. If it go over that, then we might let Mr. Moore have.
It would have had to be in the contract if it was different than the county, than the board rate.
But whenever it has to go over that, then we can't see it. Other discussion? All in favor, let me know by show of hands. Ms. Becky, you satisfied?
Well, the thing that dissatisfies me somewhat is that we expect our teachers to work at one rate of pay and all these other people can charge whatever they want to pretty much per hour. That's coming up in a thing here in a minute or two.
I won't ever vote for a different rate for mileage that the board hadn't already had set. I won't ever vote for that. So, I mean, and
No, I'm not talking about mileage now.
Because of the service. Approved contract, that was unanimous, Saturday. Action item number 8, approved contract, student support service, Shelley Moss, or Shelley Herbert. Okay.
I recommend the board approve a contract for student support services by and between Shelley Herbert and the Washington County Board of Education. Said services will be provided to the Title I school-wide program at Fruitvale High School for the fiscal year 2009-2010. These services will be funded from Fruitvale High School's Title I allocation to 2009-2010.
Heard the recommendations, there a motion? Mr. D makes a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Steiner second.
Beach.
Beach. Ms. Beach second. Discussion?
Case in point. This one's $25 an hour. The previous one was more. The next one will be much more.
Now, and on hers, just as a refresher of what that is, she teaches full-time classes all day long, but she is the person that's responsible, that oversees, getting their CIP in and doing all of the purchase orders. Everything has to do with the Title I school-wide program as far as coordinating it over there. She has to do it in her off hours because she has back-to-back French and English classes all day long. And the rate, the $25 an hour, is what we have set, like, for after-school tutoring, for everything that we have done. That has been our rate that we have used, you know, for several years. But it's $25 an hour up to that budgeted amount. But she is the only one of our Title I designated people that has enough free time during the day to accomplish, and she doesn't
Well,
exceed
I'm
on time.
not complaining about $25 an hour.
Yeah, just an explanation of what it is.
Mr. Jackson's point is that the other, Ms. Stringer's making more per hour than Ms. Herbert would be making per hour.
Mr. Baker had a very good point.
Maybe we need to look at it before we look back and increasing the teaching.
Which we're contracting for a specialized service with Ms. Stringer, where she came from the State Department, and she is a specialist in what she does. And she also has her LLC, she has her own consulting service. So she's had to put out a lot of money to get that type thing, you know, her, whatever, her license things, whatever, so there are a few differences.
There's no fringes, you know, her insurance is not paid, state does not pay any of her insurance.